Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Bastards YouTube show. We're happy. We're celebrating a series win against the Texas Rangers. I am Nick. Terry is also in the house here tonight. We both expected this one to be a loss here this evening with Nate Eovaldi on the hill for the Rangers, and it was nothing short of one of the better wins of the season, I have to say. It was fun. It was awesome to see some rebound performances from some people who have stunk up the joint for quite some time, getting some big hits or coming out of the pen and delivering some clutch innings and going home with a win of 10-6 versus the Rangers. I want to welcome Terry in here tonight. Terry, how are you tonight?
Not too bad. Busy night for me, actually. Probably ought to get my microphone up in my
Yeah,
face.
well,
Yeah, I guess I was a little too comfortable there. Cutter Crawford was about as bad as I expected.
mhm.
Nathan Eovaldi was really bad as well. I did not expect that. And then from there, it was just a battle of the bullpens, and the Red Sox bullpen held up a lot better, obviously. And the key moment for me was in, I believe it was the sixth inning. You had Brandon Walter on the mound, Red Sox, I don't know, number eight ranked prospect, something like that, depending on which list you look at. And Cora leaves him in there to get two lefties out. Corey Seager being one of them hits a single. Then Nathan Lau hits a double, also a lefty. So epic fail there. And then Josh Winchowski comes in, and he's been getting slapped around as of late, giving up a
Yep.
lot of inherited runners. But that was the key moment. He comes into the game, runners on second and third, no outs, and gets out of the inning scoreless. And from there, the tide was just in the Red Sox favor.
I got to say, from that moment in the game, defined it. He was the MVP of the game for me. Winkowski coming out of that pen, second and third. I was still saying to myself, why is Brandon Walter coming in for the sixth inning? I thought it would have been a better opportunity to maybe put a Winkowski or somebody else into that situation, get a clean inning, and try and work your way back to battle to see if you can come from behind and get the win. I give credit big time to Winkowski. He has been absolute garbage for the past week, 2 weeks, leaving meatballs down the middle of the plate. I thought the situation was going to be another inherited runners scoring from him, truthfully. And lo and behold, he dug down, he found it, and he got out of the jam. Then we have an incredible seventh inning where I think our punching bag, many of us around here, Kike Hernandez gets the big blooping single to left field. That scored two. And then it all just continued to flow from there. You had Wong getting an RBI hit. You had Turner getting a hit. You had Yoshida having a chopper for a hit. Christian Arroyo got a hit. Devers got a big time walk in that inning too to kind of set everything up. I'm sorry if I missed anybody from that, but it was a total team dominance, a total team effort, and it was very fun to just sit there and watch, especially against a very good team in the Texas Rangers, who many of us as hosts, again, we expected this to be either two of three the Rangers would take. I expected a sweep, just seeing how the team was going against a big team. Far from it. They looked very good against a quality team. And now you're left with going against the Oakland A's now for tomorrow night. They come to town. My big thing is let's see this again. The Red Sox MO this season has been play great against a pretty decent opponent, and now in comes the heaping pile of trash from the Oakland Athletics. No offense to any of you fans out there. What do you expect for this one, Terry, to go down?
Well, it's going to be a bullpen game. I don't know if they've named a starter yet. They're facing a pitcher, admittedly, who I'm
I
not
think it's
familiar with.
Medina.
Luis Medina, yeah,
Yep,
24 years old, right-hander.
two
Has
and
actually
seven.
pitched pretty well his last few games against the White Sox and the Blue Jays. Gave up 1 and 3 earned runs respectively, and only lasted 4 1/3 against the Guardians, but gave up just 1 earned run. So if the Red Sox comes into this thing sleepwalking, I could see it be a problem. But I also more likely than not foresee it being a somewhat higher scoring game with the Red Sox winning it.
I look at this win here tonight as a confidence builder. Can this translate into the next series is the big thing. How can that get the needle moving? If you're going to start to make some progress here, go on a run and start feeling like you can play ball with the big boys in baseball, this is your time. They need to sweep the A's, in my eyes. If they really want a legitimate shot at being a contender here, you need to take care of business and you need to close out this first half and get the job done. I look at that. If they don't sweep, even if it's 2 out of 3, I'm going to be disappointed. But if this turns into the A's just coming in, wrecking havoc, that is not going to be pretty. I will be in attendance on Sunday for the game. It'll be my first game going to Fenway for the season. So believe me, I will give them hell if they don't proceed and do a good job in at least the first 2 series for at least 2 games. The other thing I wanted to mention too, there's a lot of chatter before we wrap up here on a lot of optimism from this whole series here. A lot of people saying, oh, wait a minute, this team could be something here and everything. I don't know about you, but are we still treading pretty lightly right now?
We're 2 games above 500. We got a chance to get 5 games above 500. We're 3 out of the 3rd wild card spot. So if we get a sweep here, conceivably things do get pretty interesting. Tanner Houck will start throwing on July 11th, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm guessing he's at a minimum 2 or 3 weeks out from major league action. I wouldn't think it would take him too long to get ramped up, but you're looking at least 2 or 3 rehab starts. So, and then from there, I mean, you get within a game or 2 of that wild card slot, then maybe suddenly we're buyers at the deadline. I can't imagine.
Am I hearing this right? Am I hearing optimism out of Terry?
I'm just throwing scenarios out there.
Oh, okay.
I like it. It's my job to be a realist. I have to call it like I see it, but it's still a far-fetched idea that Bloom's going to put some of his precious prospects in a trade package, but if his ass is on the line, maybe he does. So
it's a prove it deadline. In my eyes, it's a prove it deadline. Are you going to really put some things together to be a contender and be a great club? We've not seen it really. So this is his chance to shine. Do or die. Do or die. The other name I wanted to mention too, coming back shortly, is John Schreiber. He's a guy that has been very steady reliever in the bullpen. That will definitely be an added boost to that pen of somewhat of a comfort feel in having another person paired with like a Chris Martin, or if Winchowski's going to throw like he did tonight, that's excellent to add an arm in like that to your pen that you can trust. That will be great news having him back soon too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to trust anybody before the 8th inning. Winchowski, as we said, came up big tonight. No one else really looked good. Jake's pretty shaky. Walter pretty shaky. So John Schreiber coming back will certainly be a welcome addition. And just super quick, before we go, this is what the rest of July looks like. Athletics at Fenway, All-Star break. Then we go to the north side of Chicago to face the Cubs. Then we fly out to the West Coast for just one series against the A's again. Yeah, I've never seen that before. And then we've got the Mets, the Braves, and the Giants. And I guess the Mariners will play one game against them going into that deadline. And actually, that's back out west again. Wow, that's a lot of crisscrossing the United States.
John Henry's not going to be happy about all those gas mileage he's got to spend on that Delta. Better buy a jet there, John Henry. Absolutely. That's going to do it for another Bastards YouTube show. We hope you all have a great night. Look forward to seeing you again as we talk about the Oakland A series next. We'll see you soon.